top video, actually working on boxing champions outside the ring. And you know, you were 5 years with the Yankees champion. You talked about how special that was to you.
Well, just playing for the Yankees is special. Championships are always outstanding, but you know, winning a World Series with any team is like unbelievable. Because I mean, I talked to Ernie Banks because I first signed with the Cubs. You know, he played 20 years with the Cubs and never even got to the playoffs. It's like, so there was something missing in his Hall of Fame career. I ain't gonna be a Hall of Fame, but there ain't nothing missing.
Yeah, well, you were Hall of Fame around these days, and that's another thing too, Ron. You know, if you're around today, you're quite a wealthy man.
Well, like when I first came up, the minimum wage was $17,000, and then like Isaac's minimum wage was $500,000. So a little difference between minimum wage.
I talked about, you know, a guy like you, pitchers always strong arm guys, but you talked about back in high school, you were more in an offensive position because you played left field because that's where the guys hit the ball.
Right. You got to remember the pitchers in Little League were your best players. So as they got older, the management always tried to hide us somewhere because they pitch this, don't play them here unless they pitch. But if you remember, the pitchers are always your best athletes. I mean, if you can throw a ball 95 miles an hour, you got to have some kind of athletic ability. So they would try to put us in the outfield at third or first. Primarily, you know, nowadays, like when Isaac was in high school, he was a better pitcher than he was a hitter. And so when he would pitch a game, they would say, go play first. So that's how Ike started playing first, is because after he pitched 6 or 7 innings in a high school ball game, they didn't want his arm to hurt. So, hey, you won't have to make any throws at first. So go play first. So that's how pitchers in high school became first basemen, because they wanted to protect their arms.
Okay, here's the thought now. What's your feeling on the pitch count?
There should never be one.
Say that again. Say that one more time, Ron.
There should never be a pitch count. I mean, who says what day you get to vote? Who came up with that magical number 18? What day can you drive a car? 16. What day can you have a drink? 21. So who came up with these magical numbers? So I mean, who says 100 is good? I mean, because nowadays, you know, like the manager, oh, he's got 100 innings, let's get him out of there. Well, shit, he might have a no-hitter going. You know, it's just kind of like, who was the boy Santana for the Mets? After 7 innings, he had a no-hitter going. Yeah. Well, they would have pulled him if he had a one-hitter. If he had a one-hitter, they would have pulled him after 7. Maybe after 6. But now since he got a no-hitter, it's like, shit, the Mets ain't ever got a no-hitter, so let's go keep him in there. So they kept him in there.
Ron, was there a hitter that kind of hit you kind of pretty good that you said, dag, you know, you hate to see him come to the plate?
Yeah, all the little Punch and Judy guys.
Really?
You know, little slap hitters, you know, little guys that flared at the left field, you know, left-handed hitters. The big hitters, you know, you love pitching against the, you know, the big, strong, big swing, because they had a lot of swing and miss, so you challenged them. But the little slapper guys would just try to slap the fastball over the shortstop's head or hit it through the hole, you know. So the little pesky guys were the worst for me.
Mr. Davis, thanks so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hola, mis amores. Solo paso por aquí para decirles que quiero que se suscriban al canal de Las 5 Esquinas.
Wow, perfect.